only. Now, if you pull that cord, EMTs will be dispatched and the train will be shut down for a good long time. So please do not pull that cord unless you have an actual medical emergency. We're clear. Well, howdy everybody. Welcome aboard the FSDL Silver Dollar Line. Now then, for your safety, everybody please remain seated. Keep your arms and legs inside the train at all times. This is Conductor Joe here on the back. Want to be the first to welcome you aboard. Everybody look to your left. That conductor waving us down at them. That's Conductor Rick. Everybody say bye, Rick. Bye. Hey, you know, with any luck, we'll see him in about a week. Now then, on the right-hand side of the train is Tom and Huck's River Glass. Get down there, take a ride to one of them boats and take a river cruise. And on the left-hand side of the train is Half Dollar Holler. That's our newest play area for kids, geared to kids ages 3 to 7 years old. Coming up on the left-hand side of the train, that big green two-story building up ahead is home to the world-famous Silver Dollar Saloon. Well, they got some of the longest, prettiest legs in the Ozarks. Also coming up on the left is Fire in the Hole. I want everybody to say, Fire in the Hole! Yeah, last night a bunch of nasty ball hoppers rode into town, set the city ablaze. Now the fire marshal needs everybody's help to put out the raging blazing fire in the hole. Folks, on the right-hand side of the train, we are passing Wilson Farms. Now, it's unlike any other farm in the area. Well, they've got a giant 75-foot barn swing over there. It'll take you up 7 stories in the air and bring you down at almost 50 miles an hour. Now, you can also ride the high-low silos. Have a great time at Wilson Farms. Now, folks, I don't want you to alarm anybody, but back at the depot, I give you a word. Those 2 notorious train robbers, Alfie and Ralphie Boland, have busted out of the county jail, and they may be headed our way to try and rob our train. So I need everybody to keep your eyes open and your fingers crossed. Now then, we are headed down a pretty steep grade, and I can tell by the looks of some of your faces, well, you're a little worried about the brakes on this train. Well, worry no more. We have purchased the best brakes that money can buy. Yeah, they should be here sometime tomorrow. So right now, I want everybody, put your hands straight up in the air. Straight up in the air. Everybody say, whee! Congratulations, you now passed our emergency brake failure procedure. Now that on the left-hand side of the train, we're coming up to powder keg. Now, powder keg will take you from 0 to 60 miles an hour in less than 3 seconds. And that is folks, on the right-hand side of the train, it's Outlaw Run. Now, we introduced it to you last year, one of the very fastest wooden roller coasters anywhere in the world. Top speed is 68 miles an hour. 160 feet high at the tallest point, and you can see it over there to the right. It's got an 81-degree drop, almost straight down. Check it out. It's quite a ride. Outlaw Run. Get it. Folks, up ahead on the right-hand side of the train, we are coming up our engineer's very favorite part of the trip. It's called Moonshine Stone. Now, see a bunch of local moonshiners. They'll get together and they'll put out the jug of the finest moonshine for you to sample. So if you'd like to try some, well, you just let us know. We will stop the train, drop you off, and pick you up on the way back. And I do mean pick you up. Yeah, my grandpappy used to call that stuff frog water. You get 1 swig, you turn green. 2 swigs, you get a little jumpy. 3 swigs, you float. Mimi. 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 Now then, folks, on the left, for all you city slickers on board, I want you to look to the left. What do you see? Trees. Now quick, look to the right. What do you see? More trees. Now you notice the trees on the right look a lot like the trees on the left. That's because we're in the woods. I learned that on Duck Dynasty. Now he spent a little too much time back there in moonshine stuff one morning. He came down here and took a 2.3 mile an hour curve at a blazing 7.9 miles an hour. Wow, you guessed it, train jumped the tracks, rolled down the hill, and crashed through the trees. Now we got a liquefied out of the engine. We dusted him off, and I'll give you 3 guesses who's driving your train today. Hey, Ichabod, if you're up there, why don't you give us 3 toots on that whistle? I said 3 toots, Ichabod. Yeah, well, at least he's still breathing. And, hey, that's a really good sign. Old Ichabod, he never was very good with numbers, so last night I said, hey, Ichabod, you know what 3 and 1 is? He said, I sure do. That's oil. Now then, folks, we're coming into Pottersville, Missouri, smallest town in the state, population 4. Well, make that 3, the dog ran off. Doggone. Folks, we're now leaving Pottersville, Missouri, but we are entering rattlesnake country. Now, just last week, a giant 97-pound copper-headed rattle moccasin had grabbed a lady by the arm, pulled her clean off the train. Ain't seen her with a snake since. What are we doing slow down out here, rattlesnake country? I don't understand this at all. Oh, no. Looking up ahead. I think I understand now. And talk about rattlesnakes. It looks like Alfie and Ralphie Bowen, and they're flagging the train down. I want everybody to say, oh, no! Now, I want you to make them boys, man, try and scare them off. Why don't you shake your fist at